Oh my gosh! They've died! Hey everybody, it's Christy with the AK Gardener, and today is going to be a really hard and unhappy video. And the reason for that is I had to come to a realization today that it is still too cold for my tomatoes to be living outside. So I had a cold snap come through, and when I mean cold snap, I'm talking 32 degrees at night. And because of this, my tomato plants died. I mean, I woke up, I'll show you a clip of what I came to. And it was just all of my indoor, in the greenhouse, tomatoes that were about to go in the ground died. One of the tomatoes, even inside the greenhouse, died. And then the rest outside in my garden box died. I had to make compost out of them today. So that was a very hard thing for me to deal with, especially because I was just talking to you guys a couple days ago about how I really thought that doing tomatoes outside is going to work in Alaska. And I still believe that. I do. It's just finding the right time and not planting too early. And I think that's the hardest thing for me, is making sure that I don't plant too early. Because even though I have this big, humongous plan of having all of these tomatoes and having all of these summer plants out right now, it's still spring in Alaska. We still get down to 30 degrees at night, and until May hits, I'm gonna have to keep tomatoes indoors. But I still have these 4 tomatoes growing. My peas are still growing, and a really cool thing has happened. Those are my radishes. I planted radishes about a week ago, and I was waiting to show you guys more of them until I knew for a fact that they were going to be coming up. On this side, at least, they're coming up really strong. And then my beans are doing pretty well as well. Oh, and because I feel really sad, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, what? You didn't learn your lesson before? This is a watermelon plant that I transplanted in my tomato spaces place. And the reason why I did that is because I can't take no for an answer. And so I'm gonna see how this goes. We're going to check on it every day, and if it dies, then we're going to wait again for the rest of these watermelons to do good. Like, this poor corn is so wimpy right now. Funny enough, it was doing great this morning, and then it got really hot in here, and it started getting sad. And see, these corn are doing really good. I transplanted these yesterday too. And then my lettuce greens, of course, are doing fantastic, because lettuce greens, this is cabbage and spinach, but they're kicking off because this is their time of year. They're happiest at this time of year. The moral of the story is, even though you really want something, sometimes you gotta wait a little bit longer in order to get it. And that includes tomatoes. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to keep the rest of my tomatoes indoors. I'm going to wait until late May or mid-May, when I know that the nights here are going to be in the 40s. And then I will replant them inside. and outside again, because I'm not giving up on planting tomatoes outside. No way, no how. We need outdoor tomatoes in Alaska that grow tall and beautiful. And I hope that I'm able to bring you on that journey with me and see that we can actually make that into reality instead of just a dream. Alright guys, I hope you've learned a lesson from my mistake. I'm not ready to eat full crow yet. I've eaten a baby plate of it, but I'm gonna keep on going and see how this goes. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself today. This is Christy with the AK Gardener. Have a good one, guys. Bye.